Yo, N64, this is Never Stop Moving Forward. This is your first time checking out the channel. Well, first of all, welcome. Second of all, please consider subscribing. So in this video, we are going to talk about using lighter weights. Now, when people think weights, they think of heavy things. They think of course, the heavy dumbbells, the heavy barbells, that sort of a thing. But I'm going to talk, and I'm going to honestly encourage you that there is nothing wrong, and there are actually benefits to using lighter weights. Let's get into them. So obviously the main thing is like why would you use lighter weights? Now I'm going to start this off with a very crucial point here. If this is your first time checking out this channel, I have to point this out right out the gate because this channel is focused primarily on performance training and weight loss. I say this so many times, but I feel I have to because a lot of people don't really get that concept. So but like even for performance training, it's important to use like some weights every once in a while. In fact, especially if you're a pro athlete, weights are important. And for other thing, and even for weight loss, actually, people do lift weights because it helps burn fat, that sort of a thing. But using lighter weights is actually very good. There's nothing wrong with it. If you can go heavy, sure, but there are benefits to using lighter weights, and I'm going to go over a few of those benefits right out the gate. Number one, it's a good starting point, especially if you're just starting out. If you're just starting out, there is no need to go heavy. I made this mistake, and I'm sure many people who started going to the gym for the first time made this mistake as well, where they go to the gym and they think they have to lift heavy because they see that on TV, they see other people in the gym lifting heavy. Listen, if you are just starting out, lift lighter weights. Don't punish yourself, don't kill yourself. And just start, progress, start light, then work your way up. There's nothing wrong with that. That's not going to kill you. And it's an important aspect. The second, and I feel this should have been the first reason, is because it helps you perform the exercise with correct form. This is something that most personal trainers, a lot of people in fitness, myself included, we could chastise people for this. One of the most annoying things when you go to the gym, anywhere, any exercise, is like when you see people doing an exercise and you instantly just think, why is this person doing this exercise like this? And like, don't get me wrong, everyone has their own style, their own way, but when you can blatantly see that the form is incorrect, you're just like, huh? And one of the biggest causes of incorrect form, in my opinion, is when people use heavy weights for things like particularly curls, bicep curls with either the barbell or dumbbell. These are probably the biggest ones people do use incorrect form, and one of the causes of that is when they're using excessively heavy weights. A bicep curl is what's referred to as an isolation movement. It's only supposed to work the bicep. The bicep is supposed to be doing 90% to 100% of the work. But you find what most people do is because they're lifting heavy weights, they have to shift their body around to kind of get the weight up, and that's not a good thing. Guys, here's the thing: if you cannot do the workout, the exercise in question, with clean form, like if you're having to twist and move your body around to do it, then it's a sign that you're going too heavy. Reduce the weight. It's not gonna hurt you. It's actually gonna help you. So progress. Like I said, in the first point, if you're just starting out, as you're going up, you can add more weights, but in the beginning, if you can't do it with the heavy weight, stick to the weight, and you can do the exercise with good and proper form. That way you will get the full benefits of it. The third reason, of course, it'll prevent injury. This one is self-explanatory, and I will give you again an example myself where I almost crushed my skull doing bench press. The typical thing, I put weights that were too heavy for me and I struggled. My left arm, even to this day, is a bit of an issue. Like, I do a lot, like the strength is improved, but even to this day there are moments where it behaves a bit weaker than my right arm. So that particular day I was trying to do a bench press and my right arm was okay, but the left kind of stayed there. It wasn't doing anything. And it was a struggle because no one was spotting me. It was a part of the gym that no one was around. So I actually almost really hurt myself this day. And yeah, fortunately nothing bad happened, but from that point on I avoided the bench press. I never wanted to do it again until I was ready. I only recently started doing the bench press again from like last year September, but you can imagine, like, that was almost 2-3 years after that accident, after that near accident. But yeah, that's the sort of a thing. And yeah, so using lighter weights will help prevent injury, because especially if you're going to the gym by yourself, no one is spotting you. It is better that you go light so that you don't hurt yourself, and that sort of a thing. And the fourth benefit, in addition to this, is also in line with preventing injuries, that it's easy on the joints and the muscles. If you're just starting out, especially if you're doing these things for the first time, don't strain your joints and your muscles too much with excessively heavy weights, because these things have breaking points, and if you're putting too much strain on them too soon, you can very much hurt yourself. Like the first time I ever did a pistol squat, my left knee actually hinged in some pain. It was the first time I ever did it, so like at that point I stopped. I was like, oh, wait, whoa, okay, let me back up, reset. And these were pistol squats. This is a body weight movement, mind you. But then after a while, and after some time, I went again, and it was much easier this time. But I probably suspect that the first time I ever did it is because I was putting too much weight on my knee too soon. And yeah, that was sort of thing. And you can imagine, this was body weight movement. Imagine someone using weights for the first time. It will really strain you. And yeah, so yeah, there's nothing wrong with using lighter weights in the beginning as you progress. There are other benefits, of course. You can do many more reps. And of course, you can, with lighter weights, you can do certain movements that you can't really do with heavy weights, like weighted shadow boxing. Please never do weighted shadow boxing with heavy weights. You're just hurting yourself right there. Yeah, I just wanted to give you guys this little pointer, just to help you guys out. I hope you appreciate the video. Once again, if this is your first time checking out the channel, please consider subscribing. Like this video, share it. Please hit the bell so YouTube will let you know when I upload a video. Well, if you made it this far, thank you so very much. I'm N64. This was Never Stop Moving Forward. Hope you're taking care.